Okie dokie, here we are, back again in xplane 11. I don't really know what happened last time. I just sent off a report to Laminar. I don't expect I'm going to hear back from it. If for some reason I get another crash to desktop, that's just going to end the stream, because it's getting, well, for me it's getting late. It's already almost 10 a.m. my local time here, and I'm usually good until about noon. So anyway, so we've shifted our beginning location to San Francisco, a lot further up the coast. San Francisco to Portland shouldn't be more than about an hour and a half or so. So anyway, let's make our way over to the plane. This reminds me, though, in xplane 11, you hear the rain, but you don't see it. I'd sort of forgotten all about that. But we are in the same plane. We're still going to go up to 30,000, and it's still going to be full of passengers and some cargo. So let's go ahead and take care of filling that up. So I want full passengers. Fuel, we want 16,622. Oh, 16,620, that's good. Zero fuel weight, estimated is 95,000 pounds. Right now, we're at 90.7. 94,541. 95.8, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it as that. $22.6. Excellent. So we're going to come up here. Battery, emergency lights. Position is on battery. I'm just going to go ahead and put all of these on, and then we're going to start the APU. 2, 3, 4, 5. While that's going, we're going to change this to 30,000, which means we're going to want this set at 5,800. Current altimeter is 29 or 9 or 8, so let's go ahead and get that set. And landing altitude will be 50 feet in case we need to come back. I'm going to go ahead, put hydraulics on. I'm going to wait for the APU before I put the windshield heat on. Temps are coming down, which means it's going to become available. APU is on. And there we go. Position is now on. I'm going to go ahead, turn these on, bring the yaw damper on as well. Nothing to do up here like you would in the current version, the current generation. I'm going to go ahead and put both of these on. And our flight plan now is going to be from KSFO to KPDX. We're going to be going up to 30,000. We're going to be taking off 01 left. Oh, runway 01 left. Okay. We're going to be on the Trekkin 2. Okay, let me take a look at this departure, because something's not lining up here for me. Okay. GRFGL. GRFGL. Huh. Okay, oh, let me try this. MACHU. Can I put that in? Yes. Okay. And then MOXEE, Moxie. And that leads us into want 10 left. Moxie. Come on. Fine. Moxie 6. From OED, we want 10 left from Buxom. Oh, I don't want that. I want this. I want that vector to be there. Wonderful. 18. We're going to be cruising at flight level 30. Wonderful. Zero 14 is our course. So our heading for the runway. Going to make sure to turn on GPS. Excellent. Wonderful. All right. Let's go ahead. Close the cargo doors. Main door. We're going to call for the tug.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
Okie dokie, Cat Strader. Here we go.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Nope, my tow is on me. Thank you, though. All right. Oh, had my thrust on. Sorry about that. And I'm going to put auto brake to max. That's sort of like the same thing as an RTO. Going to put the flight director up to 10. Let's see here. Put that on heading. Got 30,000 in there. We're good.
All right. Looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
Thank you. Anti-collision lights are on.
We got that winching strap and adapter hooked up. Go ahead and let go of the parking brake when you're ready for a push.
Alrighty, sir. So, for anyone that's coming to this after having been in the other stream, had a crash to desktop.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
And I needed to restart this computer and file a report off to Laminar. So, back again. Alright, let's get this thing started. I'm going to turn packs off, flip the right engine over to ground. We're going to wait for the N2 to come up to 25%. Oh, I'm sorry, 20%. Okay. Low ignition, bring the left one on. Alright. Ignition. I'm going to go ahead and set the trim.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Alrighty, sir.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
Alrighty. Bring that to ignition. Bring the engines online. Get rid of that. Pitot heats. Bring the packs back on. Turn the APU bleed off, wait a few moments, and then turn the APU off. And Gen 1, there we go. Wonderful. Let the people get some air.
Disconnected. Signal and pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Thank you, Kat. Put this onto flight mode. And taxi light on. And we're going to make this 144 is our V2. So I'm going to bring the speed to 164. So it's going to line up with that. That's good. All right. Oh. All right. 125. All right, I'm going to check to make sure that all the windows are open. Wonderful. All right. Taxi light is on. That's on. These are going to be there. We are good to go. Let's taxi. Yeah, it's just a tad off, right? Good morning again, Ender. All right. These come on. That goes off. This comes on. Strobes go on. Everything else is good. 2.15 on the EPR. Let's go. Headphone alert. Whoa. Winds are 17 knots. Oh. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and throw this over to the autopilot. I'm going to bring this up to 190. Whew. Brake come off, outboards come off, runway turnoffs come off, no smoking sign goes to auto. Gonna bring the speed up to 210. We're going to go indicated airspeed there. And then we're going to go VOR loc. Flaps 1. And then flaps clean. Whew. Okay, Portland is at 30 feet, so I'm going to go ahead and set that now. set this to 103, which is the course for Portland on the runway, and 111.3 is the frequency for the ILS in Portland. We go 10,000. These comes off. Wing comes off. That comes off. We got the stroke. Okay, excellent. And then we're going to move the speed up to 270. 250, 260, 270. One more flyby. Does the 737-200 have auto land? No. Everything is manual. There's no auto throttle, no auto land. And as you can see, while I'm using an FMS, there is no display. So you really need to have charts and have a very acute awareness as to where it is you need to be. It is strongly encouraged that you understand VOR to VOR flying and how to self-vector when needed. So I would definitely say this and the 727 from FlyJSim are not really for people that are used to flying the magenta or green line. Hope that answers your question. I know I gave a lot more than you were asking for. I love this plane though. I absolutely do. This and the 727 are the reason I keep xplane 11. Can you hear me okay? Just want to make sure. It looks like the levels are fine. Oh yeah, I agree. I love the old ones. I've been considering getting the F-28 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. I just haven't done it yet. Okay, standard baro 2992. 2992 and 2992. Wonderful. I'm gonna ding the cabin so they know. Excellent. Great, thank you for letting me know that the volumes are okay. So how you doing today? plane. It's cloudy but still sunny here in beautiful Palm Springs, California. It's a good day. There, I'll put us in the cabin for now. So whereabouts in the world are you? I'm always curious to know where people are. One time I was chatting with someone on Twitch. Turned out they were from the Philippines, which is like 15 hours ahead, 16 hours ahead. Unbelievable. Oh, wow. Well, welcome. I hope to get over there someday. There's some World War II sites that I would like to see in Poland. I'll just leave it as that. More so over on the southwestern side of the country, near Krakow. But I'd love to see Warsaw as well. So it's already dark outside in your part of the world. That's just amazing, because it's not even noon here yet. 10:30 in the morning. We got 30,000. Perfect. So do you have xplane 11 or 12, or do you fly a Microsoft Flight Simulator, or any combination of the three? Man. Yep, I know what it's like to have a machine that's barely capable of running it. I presume that you're just not in a position to get a new machine right now as well, huh? What kind of CPU and GPU are you currently running, if I may ask? Interesting. I'm familiar with Ryzen, though I'm more of an Intel person. I've never heard of the RX Vega 11. I currently have Intel i7-13700K with a 4070 Ti. I just got this about between 3 and 4 months ago. My older one that I got back in August of 2019 has an i5-9600K with an RTX 2070. I could run it on Ultra, but I don't, because for me, I don't really need to have Ultra everything. I do have a few Microsoft videos, MSFS videos on the channel. I've not done a live yet. I think the next time I do a live will be in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I've got some things set to Ultra, but not everything. I do run it in 2K, 1440p. I don't feel the need to stream or do videos in 4K because most people are watching or seeing it through a small device anyway. If I may ask, are you watching on a computer, big TV, or on something like an iPad or an iPhone? I'm curious. Okay, so depending on what kind of monitor you have, you could watch up to 4K. Hey, Pilot Red Eye! I'm doing voice today, believe it or not. Good day to you, sir. Thank you so much for stopping by, saying hello, and leaving a like. I much appreciate it. Well, I figured out a way that I can talk very softly and it won't start me coughing, so this is a good thing. I was watching someone yesterday, Mickety Mike, I think it is. He's at 400 and, well, at the time I was watching him, he was at about 455, 456 subscribers, had 28 people watching. It was absolutely amazing. And I've said it in comments before, or in show notes, you know, I'm not really in this to get the subscribers, although if it happens, it happens. I'm not really in it for the likes, but at the same time, yeah, it's good to get them because that's just the way the algorithm works. But I'm grateful for everyone that stops by and says hi or leaves a comment. I don't think my internet speed would allow me to watch it. And yep, I understand. That's why I'm a sort of a firm believer. That's the case for a lot of people, or either that or they're going to watch it on a small device. So while everyone has a right to stream in 4K, I don't think a lot of people are going to be watching it in 4K. Maybe in a few years' time that'll become the standard, but so I'm fine with 1080p or 1440p, though for some reason on my computer, if I try to run xplane in 2K, my OBS just bugs out. So I have to run it at 1080. That's fine. I don't care. At some point, I don't know when, I may just give away this old computer because I have no interest in selling it, but certainly there might be someone out there who either wants to get into FlightSim or just needs to upgrade. I need to think about that for a while, though. Alright, I'm going to pull back on the throttle just a little bit here. Bring the EPR to 190. I'm sorry, 180. See what that does. Oh, we're at 0.7. Ooh, that's fast. I'll bring the EPR down to 1.175. All right. Ender, do you have a particular plane that you might like to see in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Oh my God, yes. I know that it's coming out eventually, and on the X-Plane side, Flight Factor is coming out with their 777 at some time, but they've been talking about it for, let's see, I got into Flight Sim back in 2017, so they were talking about it even way back then. We'll see which one comes out first. But yeah, the PMDG, well, for Microsoft and the Flight Factor for X-Plane 12, once those come out, for me, those are both will gets. Flight Factor is also working on a 787. I don't know which variants they're going to push out, but I'm looking forward to that. Microsoft is, PMDG, I heard someone say that initially they're going to come out with a 200LR, and then after that will come a 737 MAX, and then 777-300 ER. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to get the MAX, 737 MAX. Either of you interested in that? Vance, we want to be 250 at 12,000 feet. Oh. All right. We're at 30, 20, 18, 20, 40, 60, 70 before Vance. So that's 23, 30, 40, 53. So 20 before Moxie. This is where we start our descent. All right. Yeah, Ender. I haven't seen it myself, but I've been hearing other people saying that PMDG is going to be coming out with a 737 MAX. I don't know if it's going to be the MAX 7, MAX 8, MAX 9, or even maybe a 10, but it's supposed to come out in between the two different 777 variants. So just a reminder, if I get another crash to desktop, I'm not going to restart the sim. Hopefully it won't happen this time. I wonder if they'll do a door plug Easter egg. Oh my God. If they do, it would be wise of them to not advertise that. As a failure, I could see it. I can see both sides of the coin as to why it would be cool for them to do it and why it might not. But that's in their hands. I don't even know if anyone's brought that up on the forums. That would be kind of interesting to see. Boeing, thanks to Spirit Systems, I think it is, in Kansas, they've really screwed their reputation to the wall. Chris Brady made a great video, as always, about the details. Not familiar with Chris. This is details about the actual incident or about the development of the aircraft for the sim. I'm guessing about the actual incident. Let me go to YouTube and try to look that up. Chris Brady, 737 MAX. Oh, I see. I had no idea that there was a technical channel. As an NG fanboy, I'm kind of mad at Boeing for ruining. Yep. I'm going to subscribe to his channel right now. That looks pretty cool. I also subscribe to, I hope I get this right, Broncolino. He's a real 777 pilot. But he talks about all sorts of aviation incidences as well. So do you have all the 737 variants? I do. I've got the 600, 700, 800, 900, 900 ER. And in X-Plane, all there is the 800, and that's fine. 7, 8, yeah, the 9 is great. Oh, do I have any add-ons in Microsoft Flight Simmer? Yes. I've got the PMDG DC6, the 737, 736, 738, 739, 739ER. I've got the Phoenix A320. Of course, you know, fly-by-wire 320 Neo. I know I'm missing some. I'm checking my notes. Oh, the Aerosoft CRJ, all the variants there, 579 and 10, or 1000. Embraer 110, of course, the FlyJSim 789. Oh, and the Just Flight BAE 146 and the INI builds A300. And I do want to get the Just Flight Fokker 28, and then when it comes out, the Fokker 7100. Bluebird, hopefully this year, is going to be coming out with their 757 for Microsoft Flight Sim. That is for me a definite get. And INI Builds is supposed to be releasing their A350, and I think that probably won't be till December, but they previewed it recently. At some point, Phoenix is supposed to come out with their version 2 of the 320, and at some unspecified time in the future, they have a 319 and a 321 that I would like to get. I don't know. I would like to get, but since I'm primarily an X-plane user, I don't know, but I usually end up buying the things anyway, so we'll see. It all really depends on how my finances are at the time that these things are released. Or if I know about a month or two ahead of time, then I can save up for it. But I tend to invest my money more in aircraft than scenery. I've learned in the 7 years I've been flight simming, I may pay $30 for scenery and only use it twice. But if I buy an aircraft, I know I'm going to use it more and more. So it's one of those things that's just kind of to each their own and how they want to do it. Where you choose to spend your money. But I went through, I made a listing of all the aircraft that I have in Microsoft Flight Sim, and the ones that will work only in xplane 11, and then the ones for 12. And when I put them all together, and I remember how much I paid for them, oh my gosh, lots of money went out. And I remember back in June of 2017, I was thinking, my gosh, $60 for a flight simulator? That's expensive. But now that I see how much I've spent just on add-ons, and this isn't including scenery. These are just the planes. It's like, wow. Do you have Embraer 175 or 195? Yes. So I do have the X-Crafts E-Jets family for X-Plane. I have not purchased it for Microsoft Flight Simulator because I really just want to see that get a little bit more developed, but it's something I could easily do. But I do have that for X-Plane, and in fact I've got a couple videos. One recent video that I made, and then another one from a few months ago where at some point I fly the 170, 175, 190, 195. Pilot Red, have a good rest of day. Yeah, just cloudy, but otherwise it's supposed to get up to like 70, above 70 here, so it's not bad. I'm going to take a drive by the airport later on. But anyway, have a good one, sir. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. So, Ender, when you were asking me if I had a 175 or 195, do you mean specifically in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Because then if so, the answer, at least for today, is no. No, in any flight sim also do you have P3D. So to answer the first question, yes, I do have the E-Jets family for X-Plane 12. And at this point, only X-Plane 12. Do I have P3D? No, I do not. And it's very unlikely that I'm going to get P3D. Yeah, it's just unlikely I'm going to get P3D. I love this engine and wing view. Just a little over 100 miles before we start descent. Did you hear about the fly-by-wire simulations? Yes. They've been talking about that since just about shortly after Microsoft Flight Simulator came out 3.5 years ago. I know that there was a recent update, but I'll be curious to see when they actually release it. If it's going to be released with 2020, or if they're just going to wait for 2024. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think they'll release it for the current version, or just wait for 2024? Oh no. Really? Again? Oh my gosh. That is not cool, xplane. Alright. Well, I guess I'm not going to be able to finish a flight today. I'm going to leave this up though, so at least people can see something. Ender, thank you for coming by and saying hello. I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now, if you don't mind. But before I do you have any last questions or anything that you'd want to ask? I'm going to go ahead and put on some music so it's not totally a bust here. Just give me a sec. There we go. We got some tunes in here now. Ender, thank you so much for coming by. I wish you a wonderful rest of day. Or rest of night, actually, where you are. Take care now. Oh, I saw you said actually. That tells me that you might want to say or add something here. Is there an add-on for the A350? If you do, then do you have... Yes, there is an A350 900 for xplane that was built for like xplane 10, updated to 11, updated to 12. And again, I have a couple videos. You kind of need to go back in time. I've got a couple videos on the channel. And it is something that I was going to fly soon. Not in the next few days or not in the next week. But I do have it and I'm going to fly it. I hope that answers your question. Oh, and the A350 for xplane is made by Flight Factor, the same people who have done and are doing the 777. They also do a Boeing 757 and 767 and an Airbus A320 as well. Oh, you didn't see those? You know what? I think I know why. Give me just a second here. Okay, give me just a second here. Okay, there's one from January 22nd of last year. Title of it is From Mile High to Sin City. It's Denver to Las Vegas. That one is public. I know I've done at least two. Okay. And then there's one from September 26th of 2022. I know there's at least one or two more. I'll look for that. Thank you so much. You have a great night. Take care now. Amen. Take care, Red Honda. Good to see you.